What's up, everybody? Wednesday night. Hope y'all doing good. Jake in the house, man. What's up, dude? The bad news is, Jake, not bad news, but not great news. The reveal won't happen until tomorrow. The video right now is only for members. And you are a member, my friend, so you got to see the video before anyone else. But yeah, tomorrow when the video releases at 3, we shall reveal the guitar in the live stream. But good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good today. Stardust in the house. Indy, hello. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Juji, hello. Good to see you. A lot of blue up in here. This is the biggest blue I've seen. It's a line of blue. You gotta love that. Impish in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. Karmic Pulse, good evening to you, buddy. How you doing tonight? I think Josue was just very excited there. But that's all right. We like excited. Boku, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight, man. Impish in the house. He says, like and subscribe, everyone. That's right, man. That's right. All right, well, we got lots of warming up to do. I did play a little bit today. Not as much as I like, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, we got a nice selection of introductory songs here for anyone that hasn't been here before. And some familiar ones for those that have. Let's check them out. coming together nicely tonight. Very, very nice. Hope y'all are having a good night tonight. We're just getting warmed up, as you know. Let's see what we got going on. Looks like a lot of people just coming through. Good to see everybody hanging out. There you go, Boku. Boku, you're welcome, man. Yeah, he definitely rocked. Brody's good. Brody's getting there. Steve in house, how you doing, Steve? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Donald is on his way, but he's listening. All right. Like he said, be careful. Don't be driving in trend. I will not play speeder till you get home. How about that? Just to be safe. Oh, man. Jake says, found my Rickstream dial. Oh, shoot, man. I know. No more wrench. You got a shield now, Jake. You are a shield of the shield of the R. I'm not sure, Impus. She was streaming yesterday, but I don't know about tonight. I'm not sure of her schedule. She seems to kind of change it up. But I don't know. I don't know who's streaming tonight yet. Well, we will just do what we do. Appreciate it. And we'll continue with these warm-ups. The less I talk, the more we shred. We got plenty to go. right, that was Jam 5. That was called Jam 5 Long, Jake. It's like a, yeah, new, oh, I'm sorry, that's not correct. That's called New Jam 2025. So many Jam songs I have in there that I named. But yeah, that was New Jam 2025. Probably the flavor of grape jam, if I had to guess. I hope you enjoyed it. That's a cool one. It's a nice warm-up. I like the vibe of flow of that one. Thank you, Steve. Let's see. Alan William, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much. Jake said, I wonder if Rick will be so kind of bless me with some murder hornets. I could do that too, buddy. I could. Sorry, so I'm sure that could be arranged. Yes. We'll do it next. How about that? I'm definitely fired up here, so no problem. Colin Volk, thank you very much. Juji's loving it. I know. I was like, I haven't worn this shirt in a minute. I was like, but tomorrow I'm gonna have like a whole mess of new shirts. Like, I don't know, like 14 or 15 new shirts to wear. So get ready. Thank you, Cohem. That's right, Jake. You protecting the chat from the trolls. Absolutely. Cut Thomas, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, Cohen. Impish asks, is anyone of English going to tour this U.S.? I'm not sure. He said he posted a video about don't believe anything you see other than what's on his website for touring, so you never know. Daniel Borkskog, thank you so much, dude. Shika, yo, thank you. Mayonnaise, appreciate that. Thank you, Cut Thomas. Denny in the house. How you doing, Denny? Good to see you. She wants the weather to warm up. There you go. You gotta have it. Gotta have it. Mila, how you doing again? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well tonight. That's awesome. Wow. Well, Jake is here. He wants to hear the old Murder Hornets, which is called Jam 5 Long. Yeah, we'll do that for him. Crank this one up for his show. All right. Jam 5 Long, a.k.a. Murder Hornets for Jake. Let's do it. Grant, thanks for that super chat, brother. He said he needed that pick me up. You got it, my friend. You got it, my friend. I know you like that one. That's a classic. That the intro of that one, it got like 1.5 million views on Instagram. I was like, wow, that's a way to start a song. But thank you, buddy. Carmick, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Faylene said, hey, they ain't been in here a while, but we wanted to pop in and say, oh, well, good to see you, good to listen. Sheikah says, you listen to Tedeschi Trucco. I never heard it. It's a great band, slide guitarist Derek, and the best vocals. Well, very cool, man. Never heard of it. I've heard of Susan Tedeschi before. Oh, you're talking about Derek Trucks. Yeah, they're great musicians, man. It's very cool. I don't listen to their music, but I know they're excellent musicians. No and Metal, yo, what's up? And thank you very much. Kelly in the house, how you doing, Kelly? She says Rick's ripping the internet. You know how we do, Kelly. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Nendra Jain from India, hello and good to see you. Thank you, Mila. Thank you so much. All right, I think we're just burning through this chat tonight. It's lovely. What is next on the list? I think after all that shredding, I gotta slow down like a touch, you know, like a little bit. You can't shred all the time. Just like they said in the Crow, you can't rain all the time. You can't shred all the time. You gotta slow it down a little bit here. Man. Here's one for you. That's what's up right there. That's a cool song. I truly enjoy playing that one. I love the way that the ending kicks in. Very very melodic, I would say. Oh, the next one next. All right, we're gonna step into the shadows after that one. We'll build it back up, back to the shadows for this next one. What is going on? I swear. Hang on one second. The way I move my mouse gets crazy, apparently. I'm looking for the shadows. Where the heck's the shadows? There it is. Okay, we got the next tune. Get ready to go. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. Truly do appreciate it. Where we leave off at? Mike in the house. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, bro. James Johnson, thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. Andrea talking about play some money. Hey, I like some money. Bring it on, bring it on. Money good, money good. Ella Mere Vatles, yo, thank you so much right there. Jornalista, gracias. Karmic says that's what makes a memorable solo rig? I don't know. The one that people remember the most, man, that's for sure. Denny, thank you. Jake said I checked out Instagram, 131K, not too shabby. Yeah, buddy, man, we're getting up there, man. Instagram's been treating me pretty nice. So YouTube's starting to like hate on me or something. I don't know. YouTube's weird. But we keep pushing no matter what, man. That's how we do. Avery, hello, hello. Good to see you there. Juju wants to hear Entangled. Okay, after... Let me see. Let me write that down. We'll do that after Punch. Because after you get punched, you probably get entangled as well. All right, we'll do that. I got that written down. Ippa said, if you like Guitar Squeal like Rick, check out the Viking Power Man tier. I'll never check them out, man. That's pretty cool. Honey Tab, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Dude, you said anyone heard of Hanabi? Doesn't ring a bell to me, no. The Win, he said, I think I heard you talking about a guy who loves to play Tool on streams. Oh yeah, The Win, yeah, that's Lawrence Coleman III. I think if you look up LC3, it'll pop up. He's up to like 7,000 subscribers. But yeah, he does Tool just about every other night, I think. But yeah, Lawrence Coleman, or look up LC3. It should find it. Andrew Perrin, how you doing, buddy? Sheikah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stargazer, what's up, buddy? Here's one for the Stargazer. Hey, buddy, man. Thank you so much, Honey Tab. Appreciate you, bud. DCP Fishing, what's up, dude? Good to see you today. Corey in the house, he says, third try, just made it in. Rick, been a long day in the shop, it's time to chill. I got you covered, brother. Jake Koenig, the OG of all, 22 months a member. You rock, brother, you rock. That's so cool, man. He says hit the join button and hit become a member. That's right. There's a brand new video that only members can see right now until tomorrow. So you want to see it early, hit the join button. Don said YouTube be shady like that. I know, man. They weird. I don't know. Sometimes it's like I found that I hit in one place and then I don't hit somewhere else, and then it turns around, I hit somewhere else and I don't hit. It's like it's always a constant cycle. But that's why you just kind of got to push where it's pushing you, man. That's how we do. Okay, I think we got it all covered up. Impish, I'm not familiar. I've heard the Tiamat. Yeah, it's Marduk, correct? That's the band Marduk. But I'm not. I've only heard so much of their stuff. But pretty, I guess a pretty popular black metal band Marduk is. That's for sure. All right, well let's step into the shadows real quick. Don't get stuck in here. the Shadows right there. We don't like to get stuck in that too long. That's like some old school jam. But I hope you enjoyed that one. We're going to do a newish song. Jake, you probably haven't heard this new song. We got a lot of new songs, Jake. A lot of new songs. But we're going to do this one. This is a classic, fun one called Punch. Because once you come out of the Shadows, you're probably going to get punched. Then we'll get entangled right after. Let's see. Where we go? Okay. Richie said, play for all of my originals are my favorite, brother. I appreciate you, dude. This next one's starting to become a big favorite for me. The Tank, yo, thank you so much, buddy. Jake says, become a channel to see Rick's latest acquisition. We got a new guitar. And we got a nice video about it, too. Dude, you said all the fine people in the chat liked and subbed. There's much rejoicing. Absolutely. Executioner talk about an old friend of mine, Axel Rudy Pell. I toured with Axel back in 2000, maybe 2000, I think, 2000, yeah. I got a nasty reputation from town to town. Great tune, man. I like the nasty reputation. That was a classic. But yeah, I don't know. I never tried to learn this stuff, but he was a cool dude, man. We hung out quite a bit. Perk Franklin back in the house. How you doing, Perk? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Juji. Asa Ricardo Reno. Hello. Amo by Dave. Yo, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Dude, you talking about, man. 187. That's right. Perk said his phone getting hot. I know. Gotta watch out. Martin Luna, thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Bienvenidos, amigo. Francis Corondon, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Actually, this is amazing. I love listening to this. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you came come hang with us tonight, buddy. Very cool. We don't see Axel's name in the chat too often, so that's nice to see. I have to bust him out. I got some cool pics with me and Axel back in the day. Jason B. Well, thank you so much. Executioner, thank you too, man. Indy says she's feeling it. That's how we do. Rizar Stelmach, hello. Derek, thank you. Karmic Pulse, thank you. Hey, sir, he's from Brazil, so obrigado, amigo, muito obrigado y boa noche. Vlad Kiev, how you doing, Vlad? Great to see you, buddy. He says, hey, Rick, nice to hear crazy time. I know, buddy. The world's uncertain, man, but hopefully you're okay. It's great to see you. I'm glad to know that you're okay, my friend. Mila out in, you said you need to be in Rochester, New York in the summertime. I've been to Rochester many times. My great uncle was basically, I can't remember if he owned it or was the president of that bus company, that RTA bus company. He was either the president or he owned it. I cannot remember, but that's a long time ago. So we was always up there. Oh, you gotta tell Minato to get that shirt. Minato, click on the link here in the screen. It's called "Shut Up and Play." Pick up that shirt, but it's only $24, bro. You need that in your life, Minato. You need that in your life. If you can afford it, that is. But that's okay. I know, I feel you, man. Denny says, we want to hear Rick songs. That's right. All right, then, let's go. Oh, it's time to get punched. So don't take this one too hard. Because this gets wild up in here. All right, that's called punch right there, man. You could get hurt. You could get hurt listening to that song. So I hope you're okay after that one. That's becoming a fast favorite of mine. I love the solo to that song. That's like something about that solo, man. It just really it feels cool to me. But I hope y'all enjoyed it too, and thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you all. Deputy Man says, "Do I like Striper?" Yeah, of course, buddy. I grew up on Striper, man. I actually saw Striper during the Soldiers Under Command tour. It was with Loudness, TNT, and Striper back in the day, man. Of course, that was that Axl Rose. No, Axel Rudy Pell. Axel Rudy Pell is like a legendary German guitar player. He's been around for a long time. He's very I don't want to say he's like Yngwie-ish, but he's got a he's more like a Richie Blackmore, very Richie Blackmore influenced, and Michael Schenker too. Man, he's a killer dude, man. There you go, Indy. Paul said he liked that title. There you go, buddy. Christian Clue, he says getting over. There you go, buddy. Good morning to you. Corey said he needed that punch. There you go, bro. Impish feeling it. Thank you. Denny, thank you. Dark Guardian, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Paul says something new every time. You know how we do, buddy. You know, we got a brand new song of the week, too. We'll get to that. Judy said, that's like caffeine for the ears. There you go. Dark, I'm doing good, man. It's good to see you, buddy. Jake's like, holy, this is insane. A lot of the new songs are quite wild, Jake. Maybe we'll have to play a couple for you tonight. Let's see. Impus picks his jaw off the floor and says, wow, how'd you like a nice Rick Renstrom guitar punch? That's right, buddy. You don't want to get in a guitar fight with this Jackson, man. Denny's feeling the heat already. There you go. Wait, Brody got another Les Paul? Man, he crazy with them good Les Pauls, man. Thank you, Indy Zero. Cool. Thank you, bro. Dark guy said he got my all black one. Huh? I didn't see any Gibson posts today. I have to look. I gotta look, man. Shoot. Jake says one good thing about Missing Stream is coming back to all new music again. Oh man, we got tons of tunes, man. Tons. Thank you, Indy. Karmic, thank you. Baroque and Strings, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much, man. Richie Blackmore and Uli Roth, man, and Clapton, probably my biggest vibrato guys. Donald feeling, he said that track's insane. That's a crazy one, dude. Stargazer, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that out there. Dark said, well, if I could get him to, then he would be great. I gotta look that up. Stargazer's talking about old classic right there, man. See, then the next guy says, can you play American Idiot? Hell no. Stargazer got a better request than that, man. That's a great tune, man. I love that one, man. Corey says, bring out the new jam. All right, maybe we'll do that, man. Rock fan in house says, good job, Rick. You rock fan to prove. I love it. Thank you, buddy. Donald James says, Rick, your music creative. I was staggering. It's like a song I try, bro. And thank you for that, man. The new song of the week was probably the hardest, one to put together ever. I was like, it was always something, man. But we got it now. Motors and Music, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. How you been? Mez asked what the Funko Pops are. So at the bottom, we got Ayrton Senna Funko Pop. We got a Superman Funko Pop. We got Indiana Jones, the classic from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then we have Speed Racer and Racer X. Two classics. Thank you, Stargazer. There you go, buddy. Wild Blah in the house. He says, shut up, Mom. Vinny's playing it. There you go, man. Dark Guardian, he said, that's a special edition or limited. Interesting. I got to go look that up, man. Sir Freckle, thank you very much. Furious Traits talking about Queensrÿche. Oh, that's a classic. to fall asleep. I can't remember the lyrics. Looking back at you, looking back at me. Then I raise my head. Can't do it, man. Jeff Tate, get some notes, y'all. Sir Freckle, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Donald, very kindly, man. Impish said Burn has not only a great Sarla, but also a great legendary. That's right, man. I do have it in here, man. I haven't played it in a while, man. I might be able to pull it off, though. It's Mesno Speed Racer for them. I love Speed Racer going on. I little kid, man. That was what's up. Doc, you want, okay, Judy wants a little docking. All right. You got it, Furious, man. This is cute. Stormtroopers by Min. Is that from, like, is that old school Paul Diano stuff? Because, man, I never got into the Paul Diano stuff. I heard a little bit, but it wasn't until Bruce. I don't remember a song called Stormtroopers, but I know The Trooper. Is that the one you're talking about? Cobb Mountain. I'm using Amplitude 5 Max version 2. It's a plugin by IK Multimedia. I know, what's Stormtroopers? I think he means The Trooper. Let's see if he figures it out. Anyway, but yeah, bro, it's Amplitude 5. So what I use is a Marshall JTM 45 Plexi amp, and it's got, all I'm using is an MXR Distortion Plus. So it's pretty chill, man. It's pretty easy, but it's very nice, man. But I would say if you're looking for the distortion itself, MXR Distortion Plus, fantastic pedal. Gaming music, so you're insane. For what brand's a guitar? This is a too low to the ground. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional. This is from 1992. I have 5 of these from 1992 and 1 from 93. If you're a member, you can watch a video of a new one I just got that I posted today for members. Tomorrow will be public at 3 p.m. So make sure you go check that out tomorrow. The new guitar I got, which is another Jackson. I'll tell you it's a Jackson for sure. So make sure and check that out. Yeah, he said probably The Trooper, man. That's right. I'm guessing it's The Trooper. We got that riff down, man. There you go. Why am I here? And how long? And I'll raise my head and stare into the eyes of the stranger. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Jet City woman. Probably The Trooper, that's right. Take us to your fire musket and I'll run you through. Indy got a link to an old video there. If you're interested in learning how to shred like me or whatever, I do have a video how to get there. It's called The Exercise That Everyone Guitarist Should Know, so check that out. Dude, you know that's Miss Jackson. Corey says, sorry Rick, Scruffy, the shop cat had a bad case of kitty zoomies. He chasing bugs and shadows. Now that's how they do, man. Y'all got a laser? Y'all got to go in them lasers. Thank you, Stargazer. Carmen Paul says, old class Richard. I know, bro. The best ever, man. Donald James said he's seen it because Donald James is a member. That's the only way you can see it right now. Mayor, he's on. Understand, I'm so blind. Juji knows she loves some Queensrÿche. That's right. That's right. I love some Queensryche too, that's for sure. Furious said Empire Gravity, that's a great one, yeah. That's probably one of their biggest hit albums for sure. But for me, Rage for Order is still the best ever. I love Rage for Order. Dean, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Impus said he loves to see a concert with Eric Johnson, Satch, Vi, Yngwie, all on stage at once. That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, there was already the Yngwie, Joe, and Steve back in the day. That Denver one was pretty dope. Raleigh, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, man. That's great to hear from you, man. Thank you, dude. Gleidson Pereira from Brazil. Bienvenido. Obrigado. Boa noche. I can't even talk right now. Boa noche, Gleidson. Danilo, hello and thank you, buddy. Sempre Aluno, hello, bro. Good to see you. Corey said he used the MXR compressor, doubler, and phaser. Is your rack or is it your rack or pedal? For here, it's pedals. It's all virtual stuff. All virtual. I don't use any pedals live. Like when I'm playing really live through my amps, I use rack gear, and all I have is a simple TC Electronics G major multi effects for some digital reverb and EQ. Other than that, it's like a DBX 166 for compression and compressor and gate. Yeah, that's it. But other than that, that's all I use, man. That's all I use. I keep it extremely simple, man. That's the best way. And now, when I was a kid, I had the MXR Distortion Plus, and I had that MXR 108, the 10-band EQ. You could really get the Yngwie sound with that stuff, man. Cobb, thanks, buddy. Fear said, yeah, it was his first concert. Nice, dude. Yeah, I saw Queensryche on that tour 3 times. I saw him once in Ohio and twice in Virginia. And then the second time I got to meet them all. I got to meet every single one of Queensryche in Richmond, Virginia. I have a picture of it too somewhere. Jake said he'll hear no slander of Rick singing. I know. Furious said he got a Rage on order for vinyl. Ooh, that's nice, man. That's nice. Cobb Mountain, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Very, very kind of you. Appreciate that, man. G wants to hear that. We're going to play The Hunted tonight, G. That's right, brother. Semper, I never heard of NoFX. I've heard the name, but I never heard their stuff. No, bro. Can't say I know how good they are or not. Tom Morales, man, thank you so much, bro, for that super chat. Very kind of you, and thank you so much for hanging with us, man. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Juji wanted to hear a Dokken. I guess we'll do. Well, we haven't done. I've been doing Into the Fire quite often, so we'll do In My Dreams again. I got to keep remembering how to play this one. Cause this solo is so sick, man. George just kills on this. Fierce, he moved to Virginia last year. Nice, dude. I lived in Norfolk, Virginia for a year. That's pretty all right, man. It was. We were supposed to start a band. I had a drummer, and then we could never find the right guys. I ended up joining a different band and started playing with them for a while. Donald said, "This time I'm gonna listen intently to The Hunted." Yes, sir. We'll play that soon, I promise. It is on the list tonight. It is on the list. Juji says sick riffs and so thank you. Corey, he said MXR makes some good outboard gear. Yeah, Tascam 8 DBX. Yeah, man. MXR has some great stuff. I think they're owned by Jim Dunlap now. Furious Straight Love. Jeff Tate's amazing, dude. Still got it. Thank you, Juji. Furious said he missed the original lead guitar player. Chris DeGarmo, yeah. Chris was amazing, dude. Amazing player, an amazing writer and singer. Chris hit all those harmonies, man, live. Paul, thanks, brother. There you go, Denny. Jennifer, hello. Corey knows, he said use all DBX. DBX is the best, dude. Paul wants to hear a little Dio. All right, man. Kato said you lived in Fredericksburg. He never heard anyone pronounce Norfolk. No, that's how they say it, Norfolk. That's how they didn't. No one goes Norfolk. No one in Norfolk says Norfolk. They go Norfolk. I swear, bro. I swear. I lived there long enough, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I say if you go there and you say how do you say the city, they'll be Norfolk. I swear, man. I swear. Unless they change something. But I did live there back in '92, so it was a long time ago. Impa said, you ever heard of the 80s band swearing to Buddha? No. TT Quick, yes. Kicks, yes. Heard of them. Oh, there you go. I've been looking for a woman. That's a great tune, man. Good call on that. Let's see. Furious said Chris become a pilot. Nice, dude. You never know. Paul Mills, I don't know too much Thin Lizzy now. I listened to a little bit, but not much. You said the way we say it right here sounds like a bad word. I'll bet. That's it. Norfolk. Yeah, that's it, man. Ken Roja from the Philippines. Good to see you, man. I can't read the name. It said, what do you think about Fates Warning? I love old Fates Warning, man. Great stuff. Execution knows how about Steel Dragon. There you go. And we all die young. What was it? Stand up and shine. That's what's up, man. All right, what we're doing? I don't even know what we're doing. I lost my train of thought. I thought we were gonna do something. I have no idea. Someone said like it's some Dio, man. We can play some Dio. All right, here's some classic Dio for you, man. We'll do that. classic right there. And I haven't played it. I've been enjoying playing this one too. Rat, and if it wasn't for Brody, I probably wouldn't even pick this one up because I hadn't played it in like a million years. I'm like, man, I know this solo. Oh, that's wrong solo. I've played that one already in my past. This is this one I'm talking about right here. Y'all know this. Triple thread of some old 80s classic stuff right there. Now back to the original scheduled programming. I remember Juji was talking about Entangled. If I can find it. That's a semi-newer song. There it is. We'll slow things down just a little bit with Entangled, because that was a Juji request, so we'll check it out. And Intimidator is on the list tonight, Juji. Yes, indeed, we got Intimidator. If you're saying you live out in the Lynchburg area, there you go, buddy. Stargazer, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, that Steel Dragon, that's Rockstar, bro. That's Rockstar, yeah. Paul talking about some Motorhead real quick. There you go, Execution. We the road crew, that's right, brother. Jake knows that Holy Diver, that's right. Impa said, Unleashed in the Beast is one of the best live albums ever. Do I agree? Yes and no. Yes and no, man. Because it's not totally live, it's kind of weird. I guess they recorded a bunch of... I had to watch a video about it. They recorded a bunch of shows, and I guess something when I was talking about vocals. So like I guess the band is playing live, but Rob had to redo all the vocals in a studio. So it's not completely live. But yeah, it's a great record. Ain't no doubt about that, man. There's a lot of energy on that record, man. Live albums, I have to think about it, man. I can tell you Dokken, Unleashed, or I'm sorry, Beast from the East that's an amazing one. Live After Death, Maiden, that's a powerhouse live album too. I have to think, man, what other live albums I'm thinking of. There you go, Juji. That's how we do. Paul, thank you. Denny, thank you. Execution, appreciate that. Thank you, Juji. Of course, I ever tried the DBX 4-channel delay? No, I never did, buddy. I used to use a Digitech DSP 256 for the longest time. They're hard to find out. I still have a couple of them that are like broken or something. I think they need fuses or something, but the only DBX thing I use is a 166, man. I've always used that. It's a great compressor limiter gate, man. It's one of the best ever. Paul, thank you. Impish, there you go. Corey, there you know how we do. Juji says Slade. Broken String knows that classic deal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Indy. Keegan, what's up, buddies? That was cool for Holy Devil. Oh, yeah, man. Impish knows. Warren D. Martini. Jake hasn't heard my rendition of Round Around. There you go, buddy. Y'all know that at Round Around. Executioner knew too. That's what's up. HGV, muito obrigado, amigo. He knew that rat too. Juju's feeling it. Mo Hit, thank you, buddy. Rick Hickman in the house. How you doing, Rick? Good to see you, bud. John Carlos Molina, gracias, amigo. Dean Wiseman, that was good as always. Thank you, buddy. Jake said Ace of Spades. That was Ace of Spades, yeah. Gracias, Juan. Arjan, thank you. Donald says, Juji remembers all these songs. I guess my memory is fried. Juji has a very large bank of songs. She knows a lot, that's for sure. Jacob, what's up, dude? Yeah, I've seen you over there in Brody's stream before, man. Great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good tonight. Eric Roy, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How you been? Thank you, Stargazer. Impa said, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me. Yeah. I think Metal Mark, he posted a video in the Discord. I think it was from a guy named Metal Pilgrim. And he went through, he talked about all of it. It was pretty cool, man. Oh, shoot, man, Stargazer, you got me stumped, bro. I don't know that one. I'm not familiar with that. Brody's familiar with that, if you know. But I know this one. How about this one for you instead? I don't know much Van Halen, to be honest. I really don't. I listened to a lot of it, but I never tried to learn much of it. Corey knows the DBX 168. That's a fantastic piece. Stanley fans, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Darren Woolley, good day. He says from Australia. Great to see you down there, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. Walter, gracias, amigo. Irish, he has no more tears. I only know this riff. I don't ever learn it, man. I don't know none of that stuff, dude. I don't know that stuff, man. I like I learned a lot of the Randy stuff. There you go, Stargazer. Hopefully that's better. Man. I know, like I said, I'm not a big Van Halen. I don't want to say I wasn't a fan of Van Halen, but I just never learned his stuff. I was into Yngwie. I was into Richie Blackmore. I was into Uli Roth. I was into Michael Schenker. You know, all these old guys, man. That's what I'm in. House on Fire, what's up? And thank you, buddy. Jacob, I do not know that one, honestly. I know off this album, I know Hallowed Be Thy Name and Number of the Beast. Irene, he talking about the classic. You come to see the show where we're gonna rock and sock you. Come on, get on your feet. Great song. Jack Scott, he says, as a guitarist, I'm wildly impressed with your dexterity. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that, buddy. Dude, you want to hear the King. We usually save that for the end if, because you never, I mean, I don't know. We got some time. All right, how's the Shred the Bed looking tonight? We got some time? If so, we could probably do it in a little bit. Vegas Live in, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Judy said she liked to move on and make the most of the night. I feel you. Indy's got the link to the Discord if you're interested in checking that out. Irish, thanks, brother. Paul, he says he was a Van Halen or something. Do you really? I never really learned their songs or just listened to it. You know, I thought it was great. I mean, back when I was a kid, I played. You know, everyone could do everyone had to play Eruption, and I liked Unchained, I like Mean Streets, stuff like that. Some of my favorites. So I like old stuff. All the real Van Halen, not Van Hagar, like Van Halen. That was my jam. Jake says, do you depend on music theory to write your songs? 100%, bro, 100%. He said, I don't know how you come up with the shapes that work so sound. Yeah, it's all relative to each other. Keys, the way things piece together, all relative for sure. And if I didn't know theory, I couldn't write none of this stuff like that. Company Tom, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? He says, new to the channel, he's digging it. Great to see you, man. Thank you so much. Tom said he's teaching his son right now. He's 2, and he's crazy about that. Oh, what? 2 years old? That's amazing, dude. Oh, that's awesome, man. I found a young. Actually, his mom followed me first, and I was like looking at her profile. I was like, man, this kid looks familiar to me. And then I posted a video the other day, and I see Russell Watson followed you, and he liked your video. The kid's 12 years old, and he's like a metal maniac. Man, that kid can play his tail off, man. It's insane. So yeah, they're getting younger and younger, buddy. So hopefully by the time your kid's about 6, they'll be ripping it up, man. Can't wait to see that. Oh, there you go. Judy said she got all right. Good. Broken Strings knows my language. Beyond the Astral Skies. Oh man, I've been wanting to do a cover of Night the Master Comes. I can't remember how it goes. The night the master comes. It's a great tune. I want to do a cover of that one of these days. There you go, Irene. That's awesome. That's awesome. Judy said she ate a whole box of maple cream cookies. She's all jacked up on maple cream cookies. That's how we do it. Randy Kinsey, what's up, dude? Yeah, good to see you, man. How you been? I hope you're okay out there, man. Always good to see you. Impish said he got the other two. There's Pat Travers and Foghat. Wow, I never checked those out. Wasn't in my wheelhouse at the time. Don says, do you ever use chromatic phrasing in your solo? Not too much, man. It sometimes, like if I do like I'll do like the bands, like, or. So yeah, sometimes, not a lot, you know, but I'll add it in there. Mostly when I'm coming out of bends, I'll get that little chromatic bit. It really just depends. But yeah, I wouldn't say too often. Not as much as you would think. Tom said he can't put it down. Once he picks up, introducing a lot of shred stuff right now. He's addicted to John Vintage. That's what's up, man. Country Road, take me home. Mama Shredder, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Hope all is well. Randy said he's good. That's good to hear, my friend. I love to hear it. All right, we got Mom and us. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do Entangled. Juji wanted to hear this one. Juji got a lot. We'll do this one because she said this, so we're gonna do this one. It's a slightly slower, but not too bad. Let's go. That's a cool tune. A lot you can do with that one. There's a wide open space, which I love. All right, where are we off to next? It's 11:20. We're just flying through stuff tonight. So let's get that song of the week cooking here. We got to play that. I got to nail some of these parts down for sure. But we got a new song of the week coming right after this chat break. We'll see what we got. We got a lot of comments too. I remember Donald's coming. Okay, here we go. My mom was here. Okay, Christian Serrano. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. Tom said John Denver's on. Oh man, I used to love John Denver when I was a little kid. Probably around his age too, man. One of my favorite songs was "Sunshine on My Shoulder." Man, I listened to that tune so many dang times when I was a little kid. Beautiful player, beautiful song. Donald said no trolls. Not too bad, not too bad. Yesterday was like the most troll-free ever. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that there. Juji knows there's so much emotion in Entangled. It's true. It's true. Indy got the link for our friend Brody. It's the Super Shredder. Make sure you click on that link if you haven't done so already. I surmise most of you are already subscribed, but if you aren't subscribed to Brody, hit that link and give him a sub. We'd appreciate it. Darren said, what strings do you use and how long do you play for? I use Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s. I play for about 5 to 6 weeks. These are getting very close. I can start to hear some dead notes and stuff. Maybe not dead notes, but they're not as alive as they used to be. So, speaking of alive, I don't know how that would work out. But yeah, so about every 5 to 6 weeks usually. It's coming soon. I just got a box of strings from Sweetwater the other day. Raquel Clement, thank you. Executioner's feeling that. There you go, buddy. Paul said that's a great choice. I was feeling. I like what Juji said. There's a trick. There's no bad choice. That's right. That's right. Oh man. Denny said deeply touched. Thank you, Denny. I'm glad you like that one. That's a nice song. Very nice song. There's Brody. What's up, Brody? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good night. Wow, that's two loudness requests. Vanifica. Well, we already did one. How about this one? How's it go? Let it go. That's a great tune. Perry Hobbs, Detroit in the building. What's up, Perry? Good to see you tonight, buddy. Boku hitting his vape too. Sometimes you gotta hit that, man. You gotta hit it. Juji said, "Oh man, John Denver." Oh yeah, I grew up on a lot of John. My mom was like really, really into folk music. It's like my dad was into like all kinds of like everything else. My mom loved folk music. Loved folk music. Aiden, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. There you go. Jake said, "Oh, you went out to dinner with the cousin's birthday. So that's some can't go wrong with barbecue. That's right." Jay said he's seen him with Ace. Nice, dude. I saw Loudness back in the day with TNT and Striper. It's so good. All right, let's see what we got. We're gonna try this new song we get again. Still working on this one, but this is a crazy tune. I hope I remember it. All right, let's go. This is called The Hunted. Don't get hunted out there. getting better every night, man. Holy moly, that tune crazy. I'm starting to come to get the melodies and stuff laid down. So hope you enjoyed. That was probably the best I've done that one since I wrote it on Saturday. So it's taking me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like 4 or 5 days to get that down. But I hope you enjoyed it. That's a cool one. That's a cool one right there. Not as infinite, yo. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you out there. Larry Edge is the edge, man. What's up, buddy? Good to see you there, man. Dude, you like Cat Stevens. Yeah, Cat was a great one, too. Shout out up in Carson City, Nevada. What's up, buddy? He's rolled it up, and that's why you do, brother. Hope you're having a good one tonight, man. Good to see you there. Malabelle says, The Hunted. There you go, buddy. You know what we do. Bo Koof, thank you, buddy. Juji's like, Bomb. He said, it feels like the notes are chasing each other, right? That's the hunt. I think that's what Stardust heard. She said, that's the hunt right there. Sean said, he says, good to listen, protect, I send this sense, and I listen. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Malabelle, thank you, buddy. Very kind of you there, man. Thank you so much. Denny's feeling it. Thank you, Denny. Agam, there you go. Thank you, my friend. Bless you. Malaval knows the hunted. Yesterday I thought, I was like, man, this tune's a little too crazy. But I think now I got it down to a little bit more. John says, some finger tapping and some sweeps. I had to throw it in there. Corey, thanks, brother. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Larry. Paul said, that was Furious Fire. That's what's up, buddy. Thank you. Corey's feeling that hunted. Yes, sir. Carmen, Pauls, Donald, thank y'all. Juji's face melt on that one. Thank you, Mama. I try. You know I try, dang it. Don said, I can tell her. Yeah, that was a good one. I'll probably watch that one back for sure. That was a fun one. There you go, Larry. That's what's up, buddy. Malaval, you're welcome. Thank you. And Malaval's from California. Great to see you out there. Roman Palkowski, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Dan Way said, that was absolutely awesome, Rick. Made my chemo. Yeah, I feel that, man. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad I could be there for you, man. All right, Indy, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night tonight. And that hunter went hard, man. Oh. I was like, how do you follow that song? I was like, what do you do after that? You know, we got more. Where that came from? Well, we got about 30 minutes left here, so see what we got. Well, might as well play all kinds of. Is Jake still here? If Jake's still here, man, we'll crank out some more new ones here for him if you like. Perry, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, Jake's still here. What do you think Jake would like better, the Wolf song or the Spitfire Dragon? I haven't played Spitfire Dragon in a minute. Let me look at this list right now. Maybe we'll do a. How about this? We'll vote. Spitfire or Viking? Since Jake's here, we'll start a poll. Next song. Next. We'll say Spitfire or Viking. Let you choose. All right, here we go. Let's poll it up. Spitfire or Viking? You tell me. We'll do it next. Juji's already here. I'm a Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire gets 100 off the cut. That's what's up. Execution has both. You get one tonight, one tomorrow. So we'll do it. Corey says, yeah, man, that's one of those end of the show, James, brother. Yeah, I know, right? That's hard to follow. Enrique, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Don said, what about the other new one? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that song while you're voting. How about that? What was that? Was that this one? Let me see. It wasn't that one. Is it this one? It's this one right here. Oh God. I think I have the chords written down. Yeah. Okay. D to A. Got it. All right. This is called 1220. We'll play this while y'all voting. Let's do that. I don't know. Yeah, I wrote that. Damn, I wrote that December 20th. That was like the Saturday before Christmas. Interesting. That's a really cool tune, though. I don't know what. Some of these things I just don't remember how I wrote it. You know, I just get up here on Saturday night. I'll get up. It's like about 6 o'clock. I sit down and just start playing. I play some guitar, play some keyboard, and something pops up and I go with it. That's how we went that day. That's a crazy cool song. All right, what do we got here, everybody? We got Looking Like Spitfire. We're going to end the poll and do Spitfire. There we go. There we go. All right, man. All right, where we leave off with there? Juji's like, just click blindly. Corey wants to, I'm an ice cream fan, wants to hear Speeder. All right. We will do Speeder, I promise you that, my friend. Thank you for that super chat. We're going to do Spitfire, the winner of the vote, and then we shall do Speeder thereafter. I promise you that. Oh, you know what, Donald? I think I played the wrong song. You talking about this one. Or however it went. How'd I go? That one? I think I messed up. They're both kind of in that vein. Carmen said, I love the sweeps. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. There you go, Larry. That's what's up, man. Bull off, hello. Paul said, I enjoyed every number I've heard. Thank you so much, man. Corey said, Speed of whenever we got it covered. We got it covered, man. Jake said he abstained from voting. Well, I said one tonight, one tomorrow. I can't blow everything out on one night, man. Albert Navarro, thanks for the jewels, buddy. Thank you very, very much. Jake said he didn't want to affect the outcome. Well, I think we got a good one. You got a good one off of this one. Bao2 said, is this Speed? No, that was called 1220. Bao said he wants to hear Speeder. All right, buddy, I got you, man. We're going to play Speeder after this next tune. Promise, promise. Enrique Queiroz, man, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. Paul said, I hear Rick's music in my head all day, so I'm like, that is the goal, man. The more of the people feeling the music, that's what I love to hear, man. I appreciate you telling me about that, man. Dude, you said, how do musicians haul these songs? I don't know. I'm surprised I know any of this stuff. But I still got it, you know. But I think, you know, once you know how it starts, you kind of have the idea. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff I don't remember. I used to be when I was a kid. We used to have like 4 1-hour sets, and we swap them around. I gotta find this one tape. I got about 90 minutes of a live one of my bands playing live somewhere on like audio cassette. I got to get a cassette player one of these days. Thank you, Denny. Thank you so much. Jake said that's a Speeder playthrough anytime you want. I know. I got you covered. We might just end with Speeder tonight. Bio, there you go. Yes, sir. We're gonna play that very, very soon here. Thank you, Ice Cream. Yes, sir. I shall play it. It's a guaranteed play for sure. Paul said he picked Viking, but I'm easy. There you go, man. We do Viking tomorrow. Execution, I'll be back on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Donald James was feeling that. Yeah, remind me tomorrow. I'll play that. It was called Heartfall was that new one. We'll do that new one tomorrow. Yeah, we'll say it to her tomorrow. I got you covered, bro. So many songs. Jake says, I love how Rick made shirts of usual crap. I know, right? We got Shut Up and Play. We got No Excuse. We got, what else we got? Bro Plays Better Than Me. That's my favorite one. Bro Plays Better Than Me. That is my favorite one of all. Zane Garcia, gracias amigo, bienvenidos. Good to see you. Carmick, yeah, I used to have a 7-string back in the, probably in the early 2000s. I had a Jackson 7-string. Very nice. But it was on loan when I was working with a band, and I didn't want to play with the band anymore, and they took the guitar back. I'd like to get another one. They're real cool, man. Happily watching. How you doing? Good to see you. We got some Japanese right in there. I see a S1F, but domo arigatou gozaimasu. Good to see you. Imper said he's getting some grub. I feel you, man. Gotta have it, man. Zane wants a little Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. How about this Iron Maiden? This is my favorite. Well, how about I got the shirt. How about this? that song in a million years. Imp is ready for speed. The song says the dark purple guitar. This is not the Holy Grail, no. This is not the Holy Grail. This is my magical guitar for sure, but the Holy Grail will be out tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you're a member, you can watch it right now. But it's a very special guitar. If you know my history at all, you could probably figure it out. But not too many people. Only so many people know the full history of where things came from. So, but I break it down quite well. So I hope you enjoy the video tomorrow. Joe Rom, yes, we got a cool song coming up. Juji knows that's the one. Actually, I'm talking about Iced Earth. Iced Earth's great, man. I like the album with Tim Owens, man. Some of my favorite stuff. Thank you, Zane. Happily, thank you. Donald says Donald has seen the Holy Grail. That's right. Because Donald is a member, y'all. Jake saw it. He said, oh, Jake needs a Rick Renstrom. I'm throwing out my guitar shirt. There you go. That's a good one. I didn't think about that one. All right, it was Spitfire, correct? Am I correct? How come I didn't see it? Oh, there it is. Spitfire Dragon. All right, let's see. All right, let's kick it in. We're going to do the song that won the vote, Spitfire Dragon. Let me see if I got the chords up for this. Okay, I'm going to have to, yeah, I might have to, this might get weird. I got to do a bunch of clicks to get this. Anyway, here we go. Man, Juji, talk about remembering stuff. There is so much to remember in that song. It is ridiculous how much stuff is going on in that song. And I literally have to like pop up a chart, like I have it written down. Spit, C sharp, G, B. Like there's so many things going on. Man, that is a crazy, crazy song. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I got through that one. Jake said, "What guitar is that?" I have a white guitar. Nice, dude. Very cool. Yeah. This is Jackson Dinky Rivers Professionals. These are from 1992. I have 5 of these from 92 now, including the one I have the video for tomorrow, and I have one from 1993. So yeah, I really love these guitars. I keep saying it, but I want Jackson to build me this guitar again. Build a brand new version of this. I think people would dig it, man. And you know, people are always like, I want to play your guitar. You could buy it. You could buy a new Jackson. You never know. The Rick Renstrom signature Jackson could happen. Carmen said, looking forward to the big reveal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think you'll enjoy it. It's very cool. I take a trip down memory lane, show some funny, cool pictures, and there's a very special performance video. This may be about a minute or so long, but it's something that's I'm going to put out in the future. A whole new deal. So I hope you enjoy that, bud. Impus said, you ever heard of the instrumental post-rock drums Maserati? No, I never. I've heard the. Only Maserati I know is a car, and there's a producer named Tony Maserati, but I never heard the band Maserati. No. Carmen, no, he's spitting fire right there. That's right. Impus said this drummer. He saw him live. He fell down an elevator shaft to his death. Whoa. 2 months later, I was like, man, that's crazy, bro. That's not way to go, man. That's for sure, man. I hope he wasn't drunk, man. But you can be impaired, man. You gotta watch out, man. That kind of stuff. Denny, thank you so much. Juice, I love the slightly Egyptian feel in us. Yeah, there's a little bit. Throw a bit in there. Mr. Guy, or my guy, sorry, he says, bro, you're insane. I was just scrolling your way better than me. Oh, no problem, buddy. I appreciate it. I do have a shirt for that. It's called Bro Plays Better Than Me. But honestly, bro, I'm just kidding. No one is better than nobody, dude. Never think that way. I see a lot of people with that mentality. Erase that mentality from your mind, my friend. If you play guitar, there's only one thing you have to do, and that's have fun. The second thing you have to do is worry about your own self. Don't worry about no one else but you. And it doesn't matter who's better. I can probably play 1,000,000 notes. I never made $1 million, and I say this often. But there's people that play 4 chords. Count them, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 chords. 4 chords have made millions and lives in mansions right now. So you never worry about stuff like that, but make sure you erase that mentality, man, and start fresh. Have fun. Work hard as you can. Ross Saul, no, sir, no, I don't play Ibanez. I play Jacksons, my friend. And these are very, very rare. Very expensive, too. White boy, yo, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Jake. Donald, appreciate that. Jake knows that's a 92 Jackson Dinky there, buddy. Juji, thank you. Zane Garcias, thank you. Donald knows. Paul said them strings have no chance. Nah, not after tonight, man. I don't know how long these are gonna last now. Jake said Rick's songs are so epic. I feel like I've charged to a battlefield. The Lones will ask, what's up, buddy? You won the battle, man. That's how you do it. I love it. Corey said that reminded me of some road race. There you go, bud. That's right, man. That's road racing on the back of a dragon, man. Tearing it up. Angel, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Drew says she saw Tiny Tim at Spooky World a month before. Dang. I mean, I saw Chris Oliva probably maybe about a month or so before he got into an accident. It wasn't even his fault. The drunk driver hit him, and he passed, and his wife survived on their way back from somewhere here in Florida. But I saw him at the it was called The Station in Winter Park. That's sad. It was sad to hear, man, because that's probably the last time. I'm glad that I got to see him one more time with Sabotage. It was beautiful. Execution, talk about Yngwie. Oh shoot, man. I might have a quick Yngwie in me. There's no doubt. Before you end up with Speeder here. Ding Dong knows. That's right, brother. I try and tell everyone that. I try and tell everyone this, man, because I see it often. You know, like wow, you play better than me. You know, no, I don't. I just play what I play. I'm on my own journey. Everyone's on their own journey. You gotta remember. Everyone's gotta remember. You're on your own guitar journey, man. My journey is long, far ahead of most journeys. Let's say that. I'm an old dude. I'm doing this a long time. Wolf in the house. What's up, home? Good to see you, buddy. Impish said Maserati, kind of Tangerine Dream. I remember those Tangerine Dream band. They're pretty wild. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that, my friend. I try and spread the word as much as I can, man. I still have a video up. It's called Guitar Playing is Not a Competition. I did a video like almost 3 years ago. I don't even know how many views it has anymore, but man, so many people have not seen it, man. Daryl knows music's an expression of the joy in your soul. It's all beautiful, and those can play, make it magical. That's true, brother. Absolutely, man. There's just no. I don't understand you know, in my whole life, I've never said like that guy plays better than me. I never said that in my life, not once. I used to say, man, that guy's really good, and I need to get up to that level. That's what I always said. But I never said, wow, he's better than me. Never in my life, man. And that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be. Don said he broke a string today, but he fixed it pretty quickly. There you go, man. Yeah, the good thing about the Floyds is that you can put a Band-Aid on that string pretty quick, thank God. Oh, man, Lisa, no worries at all. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. Boku said that happened to the BFF. I feel that, man. They want to hear some Scorpions. I don't know if we have time for some Scorpions tonight, buddy. Nor do we have time for Painkiller, but I do know both of those. We got some. Well, I knew I was supposed to play something. What was I supposed to play? El Gorgon, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Evan said Iron Maiden tickets $240. Woo, that's crazy. Parva Joshi, thank you, buddy. Oh, we're gonna do an Ingve real quick. I gotta do it. I like a lot of requests. Don't worry. There's a lot of stuff I do know, and that's stuff I did. But Ingve is top priority request. So we'll do that. How about this one? Old classic. I can't not play this one. It's my favorite. I'll see the light tonight solo. Let's do that. Actually not. I think that's for you. My bad. Right there. I cannot deny an Ingve request. No matter what time it is. I cannot deny an Ingve request. So there you have it. All right, we're going to end the show with Speeder tonight. It's been a lovely show. Another 2 days in a row. Just slow, but lovely. Very, very nice. I appreciate all you hanging out with me. I truly do, truly do. User, thank you so much, buddy. Paul Viking, tomorrow Viking. B-Lo, we're coming right up, buddy. We're going to do Speeder. I promise you that. Impa said, what's on the food menu? Nothing, buddy. Probably some ice cream or some sort of dessert. I already had dinner tonight. I'm good. Juji knows Ingve Renstrom. That's right. There's an Air Force base called Malmstrom. So that's the combination. Actually, we should call Rick Malmstrom. Parva Joshi, thank you, Impish. Don got some special brownies. What? Oh, Evan got some special brownies. All right. Jake says lots of people play better than me, but it's my fault for not practicing enough. My only competition is in me. That's true. Just like Michael Jackson said, man, you got to look at the man in the mirror. But yeah, that's true, man. I mean, everyone's on their own guitar journey, like I said, but you're the only one that can propel your journey. No one's going to do it for you. You had to be the one to practice and all that stuff and dedicate your life or this or that. It's hard to do. It's hard to do, man. Especially nowadays. It's so hard nowadays. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I was a kid, it was 1985. There was nothing to do for me but go to school and play guitar. That was it. And for years and years and years, there was nothing for me to do but play guitar. That was it. Jeremy knows we're going to start the fire. That's right, brother. We about to start it up real good with this next song, this last song. Private Joshy, thank you, buddy. Evan, there you go. Thank you, Lisa. You remember episode of Barney Miller? There you go. That's old classic right there. It's Nuntuck. He says, no way. It's a new shirt we got to come up with. No way. I forgot about that. All right, there you go, Ice Cream Man. That's what's up, dude. Donald said you've been listening to that solo for like 35 years. I know, dude. I've been playing that solo since I was 16. The very first show I ever played, we played that song. So, man, it's been a long time. You're welcome, Baroque and Strings. Great to see you tonight, buddy. Rob says, do you think an Ibanez RG330 is decent? Yeah, the RG series is very nice. If Ibanez ever approached me, I'd probably have them make me an RG type guitar. Those are very close to this Super Strat style. There you go, Malmstrom. That's right, Juji. Corey says playing in a 3-piece band as a bass player is tough. Geddy Lee, yeah, it's always tough, man. You gotta have a keyboard player in there, man, at least. But I'll have a whole band. I can have a rhythm guitar player and a rhythm guitar player / harmony dude, keyboard player, drummer, bass. Hold on, man. Hold on. Thank you, Karmic. Scott Shots, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again, man. After you're like a badass like Eugene. I know, true. I know too much, man. Thank you, Scott. Of course, that being John Paul Jones, well, John Paul Jones is an amazing bass player. They were all amazing in all reality. All 4 of those guys had equal talent. They were all equally talented. Judy wants a shirt. If it's not Baroque, don't fix it. That's right. That's right. All right. So, this is the last song tonight. I got to get out of here, but unfortunately, work duty calls. I got to work in the morning, of course. Wake up early, drive to work, do all that stuff. But we're going to end the show with the old classic Speeder. This was heavily requested earlier, so we're going to crank that up and send you off with a little speed. And if you don't know, if you hadn't heard this song, man, buckle up. This goes crazy fast. But I hope if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If this song does not do it for you, I don't know what else would, to be honest. But I thank you all for hanging out. Let's get Speeder on. Pedal to the metal. buddy. That's it right there. That's speeder. Man, woo, that did get bumpy. Crazy bumpy. Well, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you had a great night tonight. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. We're going to rip through these comments and get the easy out of here. Jake knew to buckle up. Denny knew to buckle it up. That's right. That's for sure. Don says, good luck if you're playing along. I know. That got wild and crazy. Ice Cream Fan, thank you so much, brother, for the super chat. I truly appreciate you, man. Very, very nice of you, man. Mama, thank you. Ice Cream, thank you. Juji, she was being chased. She had the cops rolling on it. Paul had the comments dropping on that one. There you go, brother. Lisa, thank you. Thank you. It's a Nuntuck. Appreciate you. Denny, thank you. In Nuntuck, he said, that's hard as that. That's what's up, man. Scott, no, we ain't got to look. Nah, man. I try not to. I try to look less and less anymore. Darren said he got a Cord X7 with the Fluence pickups and it rocks. Nice. He's a very strong competitor to the 550 RG and the Virtuoso Solar. Man, dude. Yeah, I had a friend. He got one. It was a Court something. It's called Daytona. Court Daytona or something. It looked pretty nice, man. I was like, wow. I mean, a Court back in the day, I was like, but nowadays they look like they come with some like shredder guitars, man. I'll have to check that one out, dude. Bilo, yo, there you go, brother. There it was, man. Denny knows that's some crazy speedy sounds. Jake ain't been here in a minute. He knows the schedules still, man. That's what's up, bro. That's right. We'll be here Thursday and Friday at 10, Saturday and Sunday at 9. So make sure you're subscribed and all that kind of good stuff. Corey said if he was a road racer, this jam would be my favorite. That's right, man. That's a good pump around. Boku, thank you. Thank you, Paul. Scott is like, dude. That's what's up. Thank you, Scott. This is a good question, Stardust. Stardust says, why do people request songs while Rick is already playing something? I know. You know, I could be playing the craziest neoclassical masterpiece ever. And like, play Iron Man. I want to hear Iron Man, everybody. I'm like, what are you hearing? And I get it. Avenged Sevenfold, yeah. Because me and Sinister Gates are very comparable in a lot of ways. But there's also a pinned comment that says 100% original songs, man. That's how we do. People, I don't think people can read. The general population, I believe, is illiterate or potentially partially blind. I'm not sure what's going on there, but hey, it's what it is, man. But it's people like that. They're not going to subscribe to me. They're not going to continue to support me because I want to hear my song. If you want to hear, I do what I do. That's how we roll. And if you like it, great. And a lot of people you do. And I appreciate every single one of you like this, that like my music. It means the world to me. That's what any musician wants. They want just their music heard. And I'm glad y'all like it. I appreciate it. Malval knows that's all fire out there. Thank you, Malval. Jake, have a great night, buddy. Thanks. Good to see you, man. Yeah, hopefully, if we see you tomorrow, I will be debuting the guitar tomorrow. We'll bust out the guitar tomorrow, for sure. Boku, thanks, buddy. Rob, thank you too, man. Ice Cream Fan, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Scott. Executioner is feeling that one. There you go. Devin said that was near Prairie, and I've heard Speeder Man. Thank you, buddy. That was a ripper for sure. I was trying to put a little extra sauce on it here. Karmic, have a great night, my friend. You're welcome, Juji. Thank you so much. Evan says Court Factory makes a lot of parts. Oh, do they really? I don't know too much about the history of that. I just remember when as a kid, you definitely weren't going to get a Court guitar as a kid, back in my day. But I heard, I've seen they look a lot better these days. Donald says people want satisfaction with others playing their request. Yeah, well, you can't get no satisfaction around here. Those type of people can't get no satisfaction. There's always someone else to swipe on. Boku's feeling that. Boku got dubs on the partially blind. It's true, bro. It's true. I'm not afraid to say it, man. Lisa, have a great night. Fato, muito obrigado, amigo. Mr. Krabs, what's up there, buddy? Corey said, if they're not following your channel, bro, stay lost. That's true. That's true, man. And I've come to a point, it's like, I used to be like, I'll do anything for a sub. And I'm like, I got to stop doing that. That's a long time ago. I got to stop. I can't do that, man. I'll do what I want to do. And if those, it's just like they say in that movie, if you build it, they will come. That's it, man. That's all there is to it, man. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you, man. Hope to see you again for sure, man. Hope you have a great night, buddy. Cali Ground. Oh, okay, I see. Always got to be one troll in the world. Wait, let's see what Cali Grown is. Real quick, because it's the end of the stream. Really, Cali Grown? You're California. Cali Grown is a weed head. And he should probably be in trouble. I guess, is California like legal for weed? Because he just sits there and he got his growing. He's got 8 views on his weed growing video. Amazing, Cali Grown. Wow, you are really tearing up in this world. I am so impressed by your nothingness. It's amazing. It's amazing. Don, what's up, buddy? Thanks, brother. Mike, I use there goes my mouse. I use these monster cables, gold plated monsters. Mike J, what's up, buddy? JP says, good to see you still doing this, Rick. Absolutely, brother. We going hard, man. Getting there. ST, yeah, I've done several guest appearances or studio bands and stuff. Fato, obrigado, amigo. Impish knows taking care of business. That's right. Donald was right. It's almost a troll sign. I should have ended faster. Anyway, I got to get out of here. No big deal. Ross had a fancy monster. Yeah, I got a couple of these things, man. They're expensive as hell, but they are the best I've ever used, man. Monster cables are the best ever, in my opinion, of course. I've never had a problem with them, and I've had some of these for years. But anyway, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. I got to get out of here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for more crazy shred insanity. But I hope you have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you're at in this world. I want you to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and take care of each other. That's all we got. Stardust knows. Everybody take care. Have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know, bro. I dropped my mouse, bro, so I don't know. We ain't doing no one. I don't even know if I can exit this thing. I got to get my mouse. It doesn't happen often, but when it does. Hey, I'm going to put this down. That's what happens when you have a wireless mouse. Anyway, that's it for me, y'all. I'll catch you on the flip side.